Welcome to Remote Playground, a browser-based idle game. I'll be giving you a quick tour of the playground. This is the home page, and on the left we have the public playground, where anyone can play with the LEDs in the live camera feed. This is done by clicking the color buttons at the bottom left of the page, or by pressing the keys QWER on the keyboard. Multiple users can control the LEDs at any time, and this is done intentionally to spice things up a little. We can also click on the button at the bottom right corner to switch to another live camera feed to the Simon Says Playground. Only logged in users who are currently playing Simon Says can toggle the LEDs in this playground. A user can easily switch between the two camera feeds by clicking this button. Now, let's move on to the scoring system of Remote Playground. Over here, we have the leaderboard with the names of users as well as their scores. The key objective of Remote Playground is to obtain the highest cumulative score possible. The scores in the leaderboard are the result of players having accumulated points from all the times that they have played the mini games. There are two mini games in Remote Playground, namely Simon Says as well as this idle clicker game on the right. For the idle clicker game, players generate tickets by clicking on the hopscotch, swing, and slide. These tickets can then be exchanged to upgrade the ticket generators, these three ticket generators, to generate more tickets at once per click. Users can then cash out the tickets to add to their total score. So to demonstrate, initially all three ticket generators generate 0 tickets per click. So we need to first upgrade the hopscotch ticket generator so that it can generate 1.67 tickets per hop. And now that we have more tickets, right, we can upgrade the hopscotch ticket generator to generate even more tickets. Now it's 3.34 tickets per hop. So yeah, so this process repeats for the other ticket generators as well. Besides the clicker game, users can play Simon Says to obtain a multiplier, which multiplies their number of tickets that they have collected in the current session to add to their score when they cash out the tickets. There is a caveat, however. The multiplier is based on the last score that the player has obtained while playing Simon Says, which has not been used for a cash out. Once a player cashes out, the multiplier will then be reset back to 1. If the player currently has a multiplier and plays another game of Simon Says, the multiplier will be overridden by the latest multiplier. So a player has to decide carefully before cashing out or playing another game of Simon Says. So to demonstrate a quick game of Simon Says, right, and how it affects the multiplier, I will just queue up to play Simon Says. So I press queue up. Okay, so I just need to repeat the sequence uh, of LEDs that are flashed to gain the score. You can see now the multiplier is 2. Okay, let's just get a multiplier of 3 and then quit the game. Okay, so you can see that I quit the game, right? And my Simon Says multiplier has become 3. So if I were to just cash it out, right, I will have an additional of like 5 times 3 points, right, which will be 15 points added to my total score, and my multiplier will then become 1. Yep. So after cashing out, you can now see that my total score is 3965, up from 3950. So that was a 15 point increase. As only a maximum of one user is allowed to play Simon Says at any one time, users can play the ticket clicker game while waiting for their turn to play Simon Says. So to determine who plays Simon Says when there are multiple players, there is a queue system in place so that players take turns to play Simon Says to obtain a multiplier. To demonstrate how the queue system works, right, I have two different users logged in at once. So um, so let's say the player on the left, right, wants to play the game. So I'll just click on queue up. So you can see that now the player on the left can play Simon Says normally. Alright. And the player on the right cannot interfere in the game no matter what. Alright, so this is a kind of protection measure to prevent this sort of interference in other players' games. Okay, so let's say the player on the right wants to play Simon Says, he can join a queue and wait behind the player on the left. So once the player on the left is done, let's say when he loses, let's say I click on the wrong, yeah. So now the player on the left has lost and left the queue, and it is now the turn for the player on the right. So yeah, so you can see that the player on the right can play Simon Says perfectly normally, and the player on the left cannot interfere at all. And also the bottom bar has become dark to indicate that the player is unable to interfere in the Simon Says game and will have to queue up and wait for his turn before he can play. So let's quit the Simon Says game. Okay. Okay, so you can see that now the multiplier is 2 for both uh, players. Oh, sorry. The player on the left has a multiplier of 1 because he played the game again, but um, got a score of 0 or 1, so his multiplier was reset. And yeah, this is an example of what I explained earlier, in that the multiplier is will only stay for as long as the player cashes out or plays another game of Simon Says. Besides trying to cash out for the higher score, there are also achievements that a player can unlock, and these can be seen from the profile page. So users unlock achievements based on certain milestones that they have completed, such as unlocking hopscotch and unlocking the swing ticket generator. In the profile page, users can also change their profile picture to something that they like. So we can see now it's updated. Finally, we have a chat box where users can communicate with each other on the right. So users can also hide this chat box if they wish to. Okay, so here I can send a message, hello, and the other user can also see it and can respond back. And there you have it. Hopefully this tour was enough for you to have a better understanding of Remote Playground, how to play the games, as well as how to navigate around. Thank you.